Hey guys, it's Alex Martin from the Sidewalk Science Center at the Bradenton Riverwalk, and today I am actually at the Bradenton Riverwalk. And of course, as you know if you've been watching some of these videos, that I am not fully rolling out Sidewalk Science Center again until later over the summer. July 11th is right now what I plan when I plan to open Sidewalk Science Center back to its full extent, of course based on the things that are going on at the time and data that's coming out and the trends that we're seeing. And on June 19th, as you can see on that sign, June 19th is when I plan to come back with the telescope that we usually set up here over in the corner. And right at June 19th is when the moon will be passing through its new phase. So then as the solstice comes through on June 21st and then later into that week, we will be able to watch the phases of the moon, the early phases of the moon, all the way through the first quarter moon. So it's going to be a great week to come stop by and watch through the telescope and look at the craters on the moon and really get back into the swing of Sidewalk Science Center later in the summer. But for the moment, all I'm really doing is just getting a presence back on the Riverwalk because I've been missing for about a month and a half now. So I had a few people yesterday. One of these ladies always comes to the telescope portion. She came over and she was dancing and she's like, "Yeah, the sidewalk guy's back, sidewalk guy's back." So it was really cool. And I'm also, you can see I am selling the kits here today because, even though we can't do science on the sidewalk, that doesn't mean we can't be doing it in our own homes. And I have designed these kits myself based on experiments that we see here at the table. So if you're in Bradenton, I definitely hope that you will stop by some point over the month of May. I'm going to be here every single weekend, Friday and Saturday, throughout the month of May. In June, I will be taking a break because I'm going up to South Carolina. And then June 19th is when I'm going to be bringing the telescope back. So make sure you plan for June 19th or at least some point in that week or so, or the 10 days following that, because the moon will be passing up to its first quarter phase and just a little bit beyond. So there are going to be some great views. And then come July, we will have Jupiter and Saturn returning to the skies. And when Jupiter and Saturn come back, they'll be rising at about 9:15, but the later in the month it gets, the earlier that they will rise. And come August, they will be rising a decent time for us to be looking at them through the telescope. So, of course, hope you guys are staying safe and staying healthy. And I hope to see some of you coming out here again to the interim Sidewalk Science Center. Just a little, re-awareness streak I'm going to be doing this month. And if you do stop by, I hope you get to check out the kits and schedule an event with us. I am doing at-home virtual events plus telescope events. So if you want to use the telescope, I have a 3-hour, half of the time we will be doing astronomy events, astronomy activities, and half of the time we'll be using the telescope to look up at what's in the sky and talk about the constellations and other objects that we can see. So again, if you make your way up here at the Bradenton Riverwalk every Friday and Saturday for the rest of May, I will be here just with the table, not doing activities, but again, of course we can talk, we can do things, and we can schedule any events that you might want. And just say to all our endeavors, because we have a future to create. I'm Alex Martin. I hope to see you around, and I'll be coming back later in the summer every single week, 3 days a week.